How to retire at 45 with 75K in passive income.
CNBC crunched the numbers, and we can tell you how much you need to save now.
How much you think it is? Should we be doing better?
This is the real life conundrum that most people go through.
What are you willing to do in order to retire early?
You would need to save over $4,000 per month.
No, like actual
This
that
is
is not common, bro.
This is
$12,000 straight into savings until you turn 45.
All right, god damn it. We're not even close. This is already egregiously bad.
A whopping $28,000 per month.
I think we are. Shaquille O'Neal, Allen Iverson. This is like the worst video they've ever published.
All right, hey guys, diving right into it. How to retire at 45 with 75K in passive income.
I mean, just off headline alone, we know people who live off 75K, not passive.
I think it's just sensationalized off jump. The thing about passive income, like unless it's guaranteed money, like how we talked about in one of the past videos, like where it's like investment and it's in safe, like government bonds or some like that, because you got enough money, which is like 6 mil, then yeah, of course. But if it's anything like a business or like something that can be affected by a recession or by customers.
So industry is what you're saying. Depending on
that
the
gets a little more risky, yeah.
The industry in which the 75K is coming in, how secure is it? Because obviously against the market with something that yields that kind of return, you can pretty much forecast that out. But if you got a product or a service, will that same product or service be worth 75K in 5 years, 10 years, 15 years?
With life being so precarious and markets, black swans happening. Now, black swan is just an event that can happen that isn't really like predicted. Like the 2008 crash or like COVID. When you're factoring things like, oh, I'm gonna retire and get 4%, or I'm gonna retire and I have the 75 grand. You're not really thinking about, oh, what if there's a nuclear bomb? A lot of the plans that people have in place don't have like backup plans. If your plan isn't that deep, then I'm skeptical of it, right?
Yeah, let's see what it is. We got to see how they're making the money before we cast judgment.
Not everyone wants to wait until they're 65 to retire. Luckily, if you can save enough money now, you can fund your retirement living off of your returns without draining your nest egg. CNBC crunched the numbers, and we can tell you how much you need to save now to safely get to $75,000 of passive income every year in retirement without taking a bite out of your principal.
How much you think it is?
75 times 21 or 20, and you're gonna be close. 1.5 million.
Based on whatever your
Based on
calculations
what
are,
I'm
like you
hearing,
think
I'm
it's
thinking
1.
between 1.3 and 1.5.
I'm thinking like 1.9.
First, some ground rules. The numbers assume that you'll retire at 45, have no money in savings now, and plan to save a substantial amount of your income to reach your goal. For investing, we assume an annual 4% return when you're saving. We do not factor in inflation, taxes, or any additional income you may get from Social Security and your 401k. In retirement, we use the 4% rule, which is a general principle that says you can comfortably withdraw 4% of your portfolio every year and still leave room for your investments to grow. Now let's get to the numbers. To get to $75,000 per year in passive income, you'll need to save nearly $2 million by the time you retire at age 45. That means starting right out of college at 22, you would need to save over $4,000 per month until you turn 45. Waiting until 25 means saving around $5,000 per month to fund your $75,000 per year retirement. A 30-year-old would need to save over $7,500 per month for the next 15 years.
Told you, my G.
All right, you right.
I mean, I'm good at this thing. I told you, man.
I was like, are they
trust your boy.
There was no way I was saving $4,000 a month at 22. I mean, I
didn't have it.
I did, yeah.
I didn't have it at 22.
Yeah, no. Like, actually, we can Google the median income for a 22-year-old coming out of college. And if you can find a job in your field of study, it ain't enough, I think, where you can save $4,000 to $5,000 a month without some assistance.
I don't even agree with saving a ton at 22 because you have to invest in yourself. Like, you need investment funds.
You need skills.
My sales coach, like all that stuff now has me earning what I'm earning now, which is multiple 6 figures. And yeah, now if I saved 80% of what I made, I could retire in like 4 years. Trade my house in. Get a
discipline would have to be on 100.
Life wouldn't be fun, but I would be rich. I don't know,
man. It's a weird conundrum to have to deal with.
It's like you're like,
I love my life, and I love my age, and I love the time that we're in.
I love going to Nobu.
Yeah, bro. Like, I like that stuff. So, like, I think we've kind of found this sweet spot where we're still investing and we're still growing financial instruments, but we're also aware that we're not saving every single penny that we could, but we're kind of okay with that because of our lifestyle.
Should we be doing better? What do y'all think? Leave us a comment, because this
is the real life conundrum that most people go through. Like, we know we should be saving more. We know we should be maximizing our money, have every penny marching towards
I'm saving money, like 40, at least 40%.
What can we really, not what can we afford to do, because you can afford to do what your discipline allows. what are you willing to do?
Yeah, what are you willing to do? Like, that's a good theme of these reaction videos, is like, what are you willing to do in order to retire early? And then what is your purpose once you retire? We don't know what this lady is, so let's finish watching the next minute of this video. I'm just interested to figure out how she did it and what she's doing in retirement.
Starting at 35 would take more than $12,000 straight into savings until you turn 45.
All right, god damn it. Really? Really?
Somebody pull out a calculator.
No.
Somebody pull out a calculator.
Okay, all right, let's be real. Let's talk numbers to some people right here. All right, we did direct sales. I was a regional vice president in a company where I generated a lot of income. Even with the money I was making, putting away 12 grand a month, I maybe could do it for a stretch of that time period when I was making extraordinary income on my 6-figure career. The expectation here is that you're saving monthly $12,000 at the age of 35. Now, outside of the outlier successful people that we know in our circle, that is not common, bro.
This is for the 1%. So $200,000 times a 35% tax rate. It's like 70 grand. So 70
take that
grand.
Away from 200, 130.
Is 130, and then 130 divided by 12 after tax is 10 grand.
So, bro, you gotta be making over 200. You're still only at 10.8.
And that's before any expenses. So this is based on somebody making like 300,000.
And they're talking on CNBC on a common platform. We're not even close. We're not even close.
So what are you talking about?
Let's just let it go though. This is already egregiously bad.
Even a 40-year-old can make it, but they would need to save close to a whopping $28,000 per month.
You think we are, y'all? Shaquille O'Neal? Allen Iverson? Who the putting away 30 grand a month at the age of 40 unless you like that?
You gotta run a business. Like, you have to run some sort of business.
This is not for the working man. And you know what? I'm not trying to say it like this is unattainable. It is, and I aspire to be that. But I'm well aware that I would be an outlier and an extreme earner at the age of 40, putting away $28,000 a month with the hopes of retiring at 45.
Saving money lets you take advantage of the power of compound interest, which means not only do you get returns, but you get returns on your returns. Getting serious about saving now can be the first step to an early retirement later.
Yeah. Make sure you guys get serious about putting away 28 grand a month.
So you know what's funny?
Come on,
like,
bro. This is like the worst video they've ever published.
If you're a celebrity or someone making that type of money,
then you're assuming that celebrity has a run, which most of them don't, from 22 to 40.
I mean, I'm trying to think who. Like it would only be like a sale, like high-tech sales executives making $300 to $400.
There's a very small percentage of people who can follow this plan. And
so
for
why
them
did they
to
make
put
this
it
video?
on a CNBC website
CNBC, why did you make this
blast
video?
it to the masses as if this is all you need to do. Why are you guys making it so hard?
The problem with this video is there's no examples.
None.
Right, there's no testimonials or here's how I did it, right, to give you some context of why they made this video. Like, they just made a video based on numbers.
Sheer numbers, yeah.
And the thing that I hate about this video,
numbers.
We can comment on it because we're looking at, because it's like real. Like, you're looking at the numbers, like, yo, like, bro, I made multiple 6 figures. Yeah, I can get to saving like 15 grand a month.
Yeah, I had a window,
right?
And like you too, right?
Yeah,
I know you'll tell me like, all right, I'll just close this big deal. I got this astronomical check coming in. It's a one of one. It's great.
Yeah.
Now, if you could build your lifestyle around making that every month, that'd be awesome. But sometimes you just land those rock star deals, right?
Yeah,
That's
it's
just
lump
the
sum.
life. They're saying it like for 18 years straight, you do this.
Yeah,
it's like, oh, bro, I'm not built like that. I could just hammer that kind of deal every single month for the rest of my life. So it's not relatable in no way, shape, or form. And we're speaking as people who've had the opportunity to do it for a short period of time, or maybe even a year or 2 or 3. As you get older, the number just keeps going up, and it's just like, bro.
How do you do it, and who's done it, and where are those examples? Because then you would be able to at least have some takeaways. Like, I didn't get that much takeaway from this video.
The producer, what percentage of people do you think this is attainable for in America? And I'd love to hear them say anything more than 0.05.
I mean, can the producers do it?
No. That's why they work at CNBC and are not doing it themselves.
And that's why, like, they made this video, because they don't understand, because like they're not looking at it like, oh, here's my plan. Like, we have plans.
Right,
so I'm looking at my plan. I'm like, oh, bro, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
But that factors in no house, no whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's too many outliers. CNBC, this is not a good video.
Not at all.
Let us know what you think in the comments.
Yeah, this is crazy.
If you like videos like this, you can like and subscribe to our channel. You can also connect with us on the various social media channels. Until next time, we see you in the next video. We still haven't thought of a good outro. Now, I like what you said. You said something about outside being outside.
Oh yeah, we outside. You know, New Rules Podcast.
Yeah, until then.
2K22. 2K22.